Charleston already starting to feel the outer bands of Ian as that hurricane nears the U.S. coast for the second time, now targeting the Carolinas. Thanks for joining us this midday. I'm Damon Fernandez. The storm upgraded once again to a hurricane, a Category 1 right now, after leaving a path of destruction in the southwest, that area of Florida. So far, 21 people are confirmed dead, and that number could rise. Here's Justin Finch.
Ian is zeroing in on the Carolinas today, bringing its wrath to even more people. The governor of South Carolina issuing a state of emergency. The monster storm making history as one of the top 10 strongest on record in the United States after making landfall in Florida Wednesday. In southwest Florida, desperate search and rescue missions still underway.
In addition to the rescues yesterday, rescue personnel have gone to more than 3,000 homes in the hardest hit areas. Going door to door to check on the occupants of those residences. There are over 1,000 dedicated rescue personnel who are going up and down the coastline.
Agent Navy's here for you!
This woman and her mother stranded for 24 hours, standing on top of this car as water levels rose.
Scared to death. I thought I was gonna die right there. And the car was like wiggling while we're both holding on and holding the dog in the middle.
Ian destroying homes and swallowing entire neighborhoods in record-breaking storm surge.
I'm homeless and scared.
Boats floating through a neighborhood.
Those 4 boats.
1,000 FEMA personnel deployed, supplying millions of liters of water, meals, and hundreds of generators. About 2 million people still without power. As search and rescue efforts resume, Florida's governor cautioning that the human toll will rise as teams are able to expand their efforts. Justin Finch, ABC News, St. Petersburg.
And Ian, now a Category 1 storm that is closing in on the South Carolina coastline, really landfall imminent at this point. Charleston, just north of it, is where we see that center of circulation, but well before Ian has been moving inland, we have seen some of the outer bands just causing heavy bounds of rain along I-95 between Fayetteville and Charleston, and we'll continue to see some of these outer bands working their way in. But the latest stats on Ian, technically still a Category 1 storm with 85-mile-per-hour sustained winds, wind gusts of 105 miles per hour. But along the coastline, I have seen reports coming in of tropical storm force winds that have really made their way into the South and North Carolina. This is all ahead of landfall. Now, the latest track has it moving inland and quickly turning into an extratropical low, meaning it's going to lose a lot of its strength as far as the winds go, but the rainfall is what we're concerned with inland. On top of that, surge is going to be anywhere between 4 to 7 feet along that South Carolina coastline between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. That's the right-hand side of the track. Outside of that, 2 to 5 feet of storm surge will be possible along North Carolina, including the Outer Banks. We're noticing that the tropical storm watches and warnings are in place and have been for really the last 24 hours, anywhere between 6 to 10 inches of rain on top of that along the coastline, but inland 4 to 6 additional inches of rain, and this all happening with the span of the next 24 hours. So a big flood event here to come for South Carolina, North Carolina, and portions of Virginia.